Man, that show feel good, don't it? Yes, Lord. The Dirt Game Boss, what's up with you, homie? Felix Nunez, what's up with you, homie? How about them New York Knicks, baby? Go New York, go New York, go. You feel me? What's up with it? AB, what's up with you, homie? Salute to you, family. Big Desmond, Big Des, Kunkin Dog, whole lot of Memphis. What's up with you, family? Salute to my BCU family. What's up with you, bro? Yes, Lord. Salute to everybody taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all, man. Thank you so much, man. This is indeed, man, it don't even seem real. This is episode 37 of the Black Gentleman Podcast, presented by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. If I had a million tongues, man, I couldn't tell it all, man. I am indeed your host, JuniorTheTruth, man. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle JuniorTheTruth. That's JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man. Each and every one. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. You feel me? I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. But y'all be sure to pull up on me, man, and also be sure to go check out the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, www.theblackgent.com, man. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically for you and mine, with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. Welcome to the era of the gentleman, man. Yes, Lord. Salute to you all, though, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. I feel capital, man. I feel good. Wasn't that Stephanie Mills? I feel good. I feel good all over. You feel me? I feel good all over. Yeah. Salute to the OG Dave Johnson. I see you, Mr. Dave. What's up with you, bro? I see you. Yes. Let me see. You know, on Instagram, you can't just come in here. I'm gonna call you out. What is that? Rochelle? Is that Rochelle Lewis? She used to do nails for Rochelle. What's up with you, Rochelle? Salute to you. Irene, is that Irene R. Collins? I think that's how you say it. Irene. That's an old lady. That's an old lady name. She whip up a mean banana pudding. She got a mean peach cobbler on her. She got a mean peach cobbler on her. Kevin Dunbar, the scholar in the building. What's up with you? Salute to my beautiful sister, Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. What's up with you, queen? Salute to you, Tay Tay. Oh, sweet Tay Tay. Yeah. What's up with y'all, though, man? I'm very happy to be here, man. I am very, very happy to be here, man. I've been working. Salute to my sister Tay Tay, pulling double duty over on Instagram as well. Thank you, love. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate your support. Man, I've been grinding. You know what I'm saying? We've been trying to move and shake, man. We've been trying to make it happen. You know what I mean? We've been trying to make it happen. So, you know, appreciate everybody for, tapping in with me, checking in with me, asking, hey, Junior, what's up, bro? Where you been? You feel me? Hey, friend, where you been? Man, I've been getting to it like lighter fluid. You feel me? I've been getting to it like lighter fluid. So, but really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Let me give y'all a, cameo so y'all can see me. I'm still here. Man, today is I've been, and those of y'all who know and you've been paying attention, we've been kind of once again revamping what it is that we do with the content. Really truly trying to shift the focus and well, not really shift, stay on course with the direction of the content as it relates to all of the Junior the Truth content. And that is really truly trying to stay in this space of self-mastery, man, and really, paying attention to ourselves. And for the men folk, really, really biting down on, sprinkling in some of that stoic philosophy. You feel me? I am I might just start calling myself the Black Stoic. You feel me? But really, truly just trying to, man, we got to get back to the basics, man. We got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to the principles. We got to get back to the standard. A lot of us, and I'm dating myself, but I am 47 years old. And I know I'm extremely handsome. You know what I mean? And I'm a an international sex symbol in some circles. But nonetheless, I was raised by I was raised by them guys. You know what I mean? I was raised by them guys, and I was brought up with principles. You know what I mean? Morals, standard. You know, I have a compass. I have a code, and what I see now, just day in and day out, is just a lack of all of the aforementioned things. You know what I'm saying? And it's playing itself out in real time. And so at some point, I think we have to really truly get back to um the standard. We have to get back to the principle. We have to get back to really um making sure that our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed individually before we can have any sort of impact on the community, or our the culture as a collective. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people getting up and concerning themselves with concerns that don't concern them, and neglecting the concerns that concern them every day. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, entertainment, cool if that's your ordeal, and bickering and celebrity gossip, and all of that stuff. In all things moderations. But there's no way in the world you should be picking up these things and not paying any attention to yourself and not feeding yourself first. And so for me, I want to be the one that constantly reminds myself, and or let me say this, I want to inspire and remind others through inspiring and motivating and reminding myself and tapping into my own drive, that, you know what I mean, it starts with self-mastery. Like, it starts with me being sure that I'm in pursuit of my own individual purpose. You know what I mean? Instead of sitting around gossiping and worrying about people who are actually on their purpose. You feel me? And that's just the truth of the matter with me. um I feel out of place, you know what I'm saying, when I don't. You know what I mean? The truth is, I feel absolutely out of place when I don't focus on getting better. You know what I mean? Did I get better today? You feel me? Am I better today than I was yesterday? Okay, what's the direction for the day? And ultimately, how is this all pouring into what it is that I'm building? And I know that's not a sexy conversation. You know what I mean? Because the fact of the matter is, social media has taught us to, and has conditioned us to not concern ourselves with ourselves. And it's funny that I'm saying that, because I'm saying it on a social media platform, or on social media platforms, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? We get up every day, and we doom scroll, and we gossip, and we tap into to different podcasts, and we're conditioned to, like heat seeking missiles. We seek out the drama. Where's the drama for today? You understand what I'm saying? All the while, your self, like your inner self, is literally crying for attention, right? Like yourself, like your purpose is just sitting there looking at you, shaking his head. Like, you feel me? Like, what are you supposed to be doing for real? Like, it's enough of the distractions. What are you supposed to be doing for real? So anyway, I'm here to remind myself, and to stay in this constant space of reminding myself and reminding you all through reminding myself. So that's kind of the direction that I've decided. You know what I mean? And that's, I'm gonna stay on that. You know what I mean? And those of you all who, of course, who support the box content and so on and so forth, you all are more than welcome to follow the Punch Junkie over all the platforms, the YouTube channel, the social media, the Instagram, there's the Facebook. We actually have our own network, the Punch Junkie Network. You feel me? Follow us everywhere. You're more than welcome to come. We still gonna be, making it do what it do. But ultimately, we have to zero in on the conversation here on this platform. So thank you so much. And the pinnacle piece of this conversation is going to be the daily shorts. You know what I mean? If I love you too, Tay Tay, I love you too. The pinnacle pieces will be the daily shorts. You guys have been getting the daily shorts. You're going to be getting those from me. We're going to be consistent, you know what I mean, with those, and we're going to have some more long form content, all drilled towards us really pursuing um self-mastery. You understand what I'm saying? And really being the best you that you can be. Self-improvement. You know what I mean? All day, every day. So much, in fact, like, once again, those of y'all who know, and it's all inspired literally by, just the simple truth. We started with the book, you know what I mean? The Simple Truth Minute Manual, the 1 hour book that'll change the way you watch the clock. And it's just a whole series and movement that is going to be built out around self-improvement, man. You know what I mean? For us, because if we ever needed self-improvement, man, we need it now. If we ever needed it, we need it now. And so I'm not coming off of that. You know what I mean? I'm not coming off of that. But salute to everybody been following in the chat. My fault, y'all. Yolanda B513, what's up with you, love? You gonna make me come find you because you in my neck of the woods. We're gonna have to go get some. They got a couple soul food spots down there I need to come find. Salute to my brother, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. He said, well, you finally got on live. Long overdue for you. Nah, bro. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to do all this. You know what I mean? Less is more. It's plenty of us. You feel me? Less is more. Tay said, do I need to wear my earphones? You might, Tay. You might. You know how I get. Behold, what's up with you, homie? Salute to you. Florida Trees, my baby Trees. What's up with you, Trees? Oh, I miss you. You feel me? Oh, I miss you, Trees. I gotta pull up, man. I gotta pull up to a BCU event. I need a hug, Trees. But Trees, you know, I'll be done just pulled up on you. You feel me? I just be done pulled up on you and the baby. Mm-hmm. But anyway, my brother B About It Farms in the building. What I just thought about you, bro. What's up with you? He said, oh shit. Well, what do we have here? Hey, man. We got a conversation that we gotta have, bro. So the damnedest thing happened. I had a man, I should have saved it and played it. But I should have I wonder if I can go get it. Let's see if I can go get it. Let's see if I can go get it. Underdog Sports Media. What's up with you, homie? Salute to you. Dominique Ryan in the building. What's up with you, homie? I see you. People be coming over on Instagram thinking they can just slide in. You know what I mean? They think they can just slide in and just be, incognito. But nah, you can't do it. I'm not going to go do that. We're just going to jump straight into the conversation. So we did a short. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? But this show is inspired by the short. But of course, we do these shorts and I'll get pushed. Like people literally reach out to me and want me to go in depth with my thought on some of the things that I say in the shorts. You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, that's cool. But then I'm like, all right, well, we could just do some long form. You feel me? We can just do podcasts about the shorts. You know what I mean? And I can pick one, or whichever one is the most popular or whichever one I get the most feedback about, and we can go do a deeper dive into the conversation so that you can understand what I mean. So this one, I did a short and I really want to play the short. Maybe I can just play the audio because half of y'all are going to be watching this in audio anyway. So maybe I'll just play the audio and then we can do it like that. And y'all can catch the audio so that I can give y'all the premise from which we're going to be working. Let me see here. Let's see if I can do it this way. Let's see. Nah, man. Y'all go ahead on. Like, you mean to tell. Okay. So there we go. So, okay, it's not that one. It is this one. In naive. All right, let me try to line it up for y'all. Y'all know this is real time. Hold up. Man. Hey, man. Naivety or being naive has an expiration date. You can't claim it forever. There comes a point in life where you are no longer naive. Like you reach a certain age, you're no longer naive. It's called something else. And especially when it's time to be accountable for something or be accountable, for your shit, you can't claim being naive. When you do, for somebody like me that grinds my gears, man, you reach a certain age in life where you're either a simpleton or a willing participant in the bullshit, but you're not naive. Y'all be cool. Did y'all get that? Everybody got it. I think y'all heard it. I don't need to run it back, I don't think. And so this is man, I don't even know how to Tree said, I'm outside this summer, parents getting chunky for the summer again. And I'm gonna need you to not go make another chunky. And I'm gonna leave that there. No, I'm just playing. So, and I'm gonna speak. Maybe you might be this person, but I encounter people in my life, where, like, I don't know, like, being naive is like, it's like a, I almost want to say it's like a cloak. It's like people cloak themselves in the state of being naive, right? And it is like, it's almost like being naive is of the protection of accountability. You feel me? King Vonnie 86, what's up with you, homie? So being naive is like the protection of of nah, man, it's like the protection from accountability. Like, you don't have to be accountable, and you can just blame it on you can just nah, you can just literally, like, I was naive and that's just the end of it. You feel me? And a lot of people in my life I've noticed people being, naive. Oh, I didn't know. Have you ever had somebody do something to you that was foul? You know what I'm saying? Like something that's just foul. Something that is something that, you know, it's a rationale, it's a reason. It would be a valid reason for cutting them off. Or it'd be a valid reason for testing their jaw. You know what I mean? Or whatever, however it would be. It would be a valid reason to seek an atonement, right? And their rationale or reasoning for it is just, oh, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Or people talk and they start talking about things and it's, y'all, I was just naive. You know what I mean? I'm naive. And I'm looking at it like, man, you was 45, cuz. Like, you feel me? Like you was in your 40s. Like, what do you mean naive? You was in your 40s. You feel me? And so I have a I have a thought, like, and it's harsh because I'm a harsh thinker. I'm not gonna play with y'all. Like, I'm a harsh thinker. And my thought is that, man, being naive, like, turns into stupidity. Like, being naive it has an expiration date, literally. Like, after a certain age, you should not be claiming to be naive. You feel me? Because it's being naive it turns into stupidity. Like, and I keep trying to mince my word. I keep trying to not use my words and not say what I'm trying to say. No, being naive turns into stupidity. After a while, no, it turns into stupidity. It has an expiration date, and at a certain point, at a certain age, 30, you are no longer naive. At that point, you are either stupid or you are stupid is not the right word. Yeah, it is. Stupid. You are either stupid or you are in on the bullshit. Like, you are a willing participant of the bullshit. You are in on the game, but you're not naive. And I really stand on that. Like, I really believe that. I really, truly, in my heart of all hearts, believe that you cannot be a fully functional, um, aged, experienced adult running around here talking about you're naive. Like, you could be ignorant, you could be, not knowing, you could lack experience, but you're not naive. You understand what I'm saying? There is this, and the reason why I feel like people put on this cloak of being naive or naivety, because there's a certain level of innocence, you know what I mean, associated with being naive, right? And also there is this, I'm gonna be real, especially in our culture, right? Especially with us, people that look like me. There is this such a strong desire to be a victim. Like, I don't understand why people want to be victims so bad. Like, why do you want to be a victim? People will take the stance of being a victim before they take a stand. They will be a victor over being a victor. You understand what I'm saying? People would rather be a victim than be a victor. You see what I'm saying? Like, you'd rather be victimized than be victorious in a lot of instances. People will take on the stance of being victimized, like, period. Like, I'm a victim. And so being naive puts you in line with you feel me? Being naive puts you in line with being a victim. so it's safe. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were victimized, oh, it wasn't your fault, all it was. And then here you have my ass coming along in my old age, gray hair, you feel me, back sore. You understand what I'm talking about? Wake up with all kind of different pains. Sometimes I get up, the balls of my feet hurt. You feel me? And I'm like, nah, man, you ain't, nah. Felix Nunez says it all goes back to the fear of failure, in my opinion. I don't believe that, bro. I believe people fear accountability. I think people fear accountability. People fear transparency and fear accountability. And so when people have to come face to face with their bullshit or their bullshit decisions, like you don't want people to know that like you were that stupid. So instead of saying, man, I was stupid or I was dumb or man, I really didn't give a fuck or whatever, instead of saying that, people say, oh, they claim naive. Like I was naive, bro. I was young, naive, didn't know no better. I was green. That's another word for naive, being green. Oh, I was green, bro. You know, nah, man. You made a stupid decision. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why, because people will still say, and get, you know, this age, my age, and close and around my age. And anywhere, like I said, I believe there's an expiration on being naive. I believe there's an expiration age, 30. And so think about it like this. And what I'm telling you is that somebody that at the age of 30 and older, I know 30 is bothering some of y'all because some of y'all are, you know, you got kids this 30 or you just turned 30 and you might have just claimed being naive last week. So this ain't gonna resonate with everybody. I get it. But I'm claiming that it turns into stupidity, right? So it's like this, right? So people will say, well, you know, you can't say that because people just lack experience. You understand what I'm saying? So people just lack experience. So you can't say somebody's stupid because they just lack experience. And so I say, okay, watch this. K_G_. What's up with you, homie? Watch this. So if being naive or, you know, or whatnot doesn't turn into stupidity, and someone can just not be experienced in something and uh still be considered naive after a certain age, this is how I view that, right? So you're not experienced in something. So let's say you're not experienced, you know, in relationships, and then you go into a relationship and you go all in and full throttle and so on and so forth, and you get ran down through there. You wasn't experienced, you were so naive. Okay, cool. I look at that the same way I look at, as a grown-up, go get a chainsaw. You have no experience working with a chainsaw, y'all. No experience working with a chainsaw. And what do? You sit there and you know you have no experience with the chainsaw, but you crank that chainsaw up, pick it up, and get ready to go to work, and you harm yourself with that chainsaw. What are you gonna say? A grown person who never worked a chainsaw, picked up a chainsaw and went to use a chainsaw and harmed himself. What would you say? I'm literally gonna wait on y'all to answer in the chat. What are you gonna say? If an adult picks up a chainsaw, never used a chainsaw in their life, cranked that bitch up, went to go cut something, and ended up harming themselves using the chainsaw, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say they are. I'm literally gonna wait. Jared 11 Green, I see you, homie. A damn fool. King Vonnie said a damn fool. You gonna say they a damn fool. Look at this dumb. He's stupid. Look at this stupid person. That's exactly what you gonna say. Because to pick up a tool that you've never used before, that you don't have any experience with, right? And to just go full throttle with it as an adult, with an adult mind, with a mature mind state, makes you stupid. It turns into stupidity. So being 19 trying to work a chainsaw, that's a little naive. The youngin don't really know. Nah, usually it's an old schooler come and say, nah, youngin, you can't do that. Watch this. Let me show you. You feel me? You're naive. Once you turn 30 and you know that you've not worked a chainsaw, you don't know nothing about working a chainsaw, and you decide to go out there and full throttle work with a chainsaw without receiving any instruction, any insight, any information about how to operate said chainsaw, that's stupidity. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. At some point, you have to start to realize that, okay, this is going to turn into naive. Like, I can't claim to be naive. Like, I'm 47. I can't, like, I got kids, bro. Motherfuckers running around here with kids talking about claiming to be naive. Like, bro, I got children. You feel me? What I look, I'm a man with children. How am I gonna be naive? No, I've done some stupid shit. I still do stupid shit today, but I'm not claiming naive. I'm standing on it. Nah, I did that. That was dumb. That was a bonehead decision. Yeah, but I'm not naive. You feel me? I've done some things. I'm stupid. I've done some things when I was in on it. I'm in on the bullshit, but I'm not naive. And that's the whole premise of this conversation. So I came up with, you know what I mean? I guess we'll do it this way. So being naive or naivety refers to a lack of experience of worldly wisdom, often marked by innocence and a trusting nature. That's once again that victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, people take naive and they put it with innocence and a trusting nature. Oh, I trusted him and he just hurt my feelings. You feel me? However, as people age, persistent naivety, persistently being naive, can sometimes evolve into behaviors or mindsets that are perceived as foolish or even self-sabotaging. I'm gonna say manipulative as well. And I just came up with 10 ways that naivety can turn into stupidity with age. And this is based on psychological insights, real world observations, and my own self-proclaimed expert commentary. So number one, right? Number one, where we can realize that being naive turns into stupidity, is repeating the same mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? Repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again. So how many times is a person gonna get to claim to be naive? Right? Okay, you was naive over there, and then I give you was even naive over there. Like, I give you that one too. But like, after that, come on, cuz. How many times you gonna be naive? How many times are you gonna go out, do some bullshit, come back here with the same claim of being naive? Like, I was naive, I just didn't know no better. Nah, I ain't going. And like I'm telling you, like, this literally grinds my gears, because this is the stuff, this is the stuff I see, and I even encounter it in real life. You feel me? Like now, okay, you were naive there. I get that. Over there, you were naive. You feel me? But now at some point, like, you was just on some bullshit. Like, and it'd be better for me, the man that I am, the person that I am, the way that I am, it's better to come to me and say, hey, bro, I was on some bullshit. I can respect that. Like, I can respect that. Show enough on the respect, because I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna be on some bullshit too. So I can respect that. Y'all mighty quiet in the chat, man. I must be. Am I bothering y'all? I might be bothering some of y'all. But repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again, man. Like, nah, you're not naive. You feel me? That is a dead giveaway. Naive individuals may ignore warning signs or fail to learn from past errors because they never had the experience before. But continuing to make the same mistakes over and over and over again, this seems like it's a lack of growth, and ultimately a lack of intelligence. If I go stick my head in that hole and I get hit in the head, then how many times am I gonna go stick my head in the hole? You feel me? At some point, I'm not naive to what would happen if I go over there and do that. You understand? If I touch the skillet and the skillet is hot, how many more times I gotta touch the skillet to realize the skillet is hot? I'm not, I'm not, I am not naive. You feel me? I am making a conscientious decision that I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna touch that skillet as well. You feel me? I was talking to my people. I was talking to my people, and I was saying that um, I was talking about people, and how you got to watch people in a position, especially when you in positions of influence, right? People will try to get around you and get close to you, and a lot of people will come and their intentions and stuff are pure, But then a lot of people will come with bad intentions, and some people come just to get what they can from you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people will come and be around you just to get what they can. People will be around you as much as it benefits them and try to come and get what they want from you. You feel me? And so you got to be mindful of that. And so my people was like, well, pretty much, her standpoint is, people are gonna come, and I want to save people and help people and so on and so forth. And my outlook on it is, I'm everybody. You feel me? Like, people just, whoa, and I handle people on individual merits, but all in all, I'm everybody. Wait a second. I'm a very personal person. You feel me? And so people who can like, you got to understand, to be able to like contact me is that's, in my opinion, that's a serious ordeal. Like, that don't take that lightly, to be able to contact me, or for people to send me like messages on social media, and I literally respond. Like, if you don't, not the social media that we own, if you're not like the Punch Junkie Network, of course, the Simple Truth Network, of course, but like, now you sending me messages on Instagram and I like respond to you, nah, that's something special. Because the way I am with everybody, I'm like, whoa. So I'm explaining to my people, and she like, well, everybody's not like that, yada yada yada. And I'm like, okay, but so see for me, and I use the adage, and Stormy B, man, I see you in the building. What's up with it, bro? I use the not the adage. I use the example of 10 snakes come in the door, not 10, 100 snakes come in the door. And people say, oh, you know what I mean? They're not gonna bite. You know what I mean? Like, nah, 100 snakes not gonna bite you. But I'm not willing to interact and put myself in the capacity to figure out which ones are not gonna bite me. So I operate out of the assumption that everybody's gonna bite. I know it's a cold world and it's a cold existence, but nah. And then if we get an interaction beyond the surface level, then we go more in depth. But if you want something from me, like, you got to get it through this platform, like, you got to get it through this, and then we can go beyond this possibly. But no, just coming up and being that don't happen. You feel me? And that's the way I engage, because I've had the mistake before of just loving everybody and realizing that everybody's not. You feel me? Like, every situation and circumstances is not conducive for your well-being. You feel me? And that's everybody. Like, every situation is not conducive for your well-being. Just because somebody says, hey, what's up? Or somebody says, hey, salute. Or people say, hey, man, I'm rocking with you, or, whatever. Every situation is not conducive. Number 2 is overgeneralizing trust. You feel me? And that's the leeway into what we just talking about, is this leeway into that overgeneralizing trust. Like, trusting everybody indiscriminately, no discriminating, just trusting everybody, even after repeated betrayals. That shifts from innocent optimism to refusal to acknowledge reality. You feel me? Which can be, not acknowledging reality for somebody like me is stupidity. You feel me? And so y'all say it all like, I say it all the time when I'm talking, like, man, this shit is what it is. Like, I'm dealing with reality. You feel me? Like, I'm a geek. Like, I'm dealing with reality. I have a reality check right now. Stormy, listen to this, bro. I'm dealing with a reality check right now. My reality check right now that I'm dealing with is the fact that I have spent tireless hours building a brand for the sport of boxing to support Black fighters, Black fans, Black content creators, people who look like me, where we own it. It's ours. We can do what we want to, and we can present it to the world. I've spent tireless hours doing that, right? And I'm coming to the realization that motherfuckers don't deserve it. You understand what I'm saying? Boxers don't deserve it. The fans don't deserve it. The Black media people who create content as a totality, as a collective, don't deserve it. You feel me? I take things that happen personally, and I literally, like, I internalize that stuff, bro. Like, I internalize that stuff. You feel me? And it has a negative impact on me. Like, that's my reality. And I have to accept that, and then I have to pull back, and I have to do like I do everything else in my life. I have to compartmentalize stuff. You feel me? You don't see me talking boxing as much because the motherfuckers don't deserve me to talk about them. And Jamal Charlo yesterday opened his mouth and proved why the motherfuckers they don't deserve my time, energy, and effort. So I'll issue it out as I see fit. You feel me? But other than that, you can go to the website, punchjunkie.com, and but nah, like, that is me, like, reality. You feel me? And people who refuse to acknowledge reality, for somebody like me, you're operating from a place of stupidity. And so overgeneralizing trust, even and doing it indiscriminately, like, just trust. I trust you, I trust you, I trust you, I trust you. Excuse me. Yeah, and even after repeated betrayals, like, that shifts from innocent optimism, like, that shifts from being naive to now you just being stupid. You feel me? That's like one of the things I don't trust as a grown man. I'm talking about me as a grown man. Man, I got to get out of here already. We 38 minutes in. As a grown man, Lion, what's up with you, 503 Lion? Salute to my brother. I don't trust people who have a lot of friends. Like, everybody, as a grown man, like, bro, I have maybe 4 friends, maybe 4, like, friends. You know them friends 8Ball and MJG was talking about. Who can I call on? You feel me? Who can I call when I'm low on my cash? Who can I call on when 50 niggas be talking about kicking my ass? Like, yeah, like, if I call and it's 50, I got 4 people that's gonna come and take these lumps with me. And we gonna bang out. Like, I got, probably 4. Got 4 friends. You feel me? So it's but as a man, like I'm like, everybody your friend? Like, I don't trust people that hug everybody. Nah, bro. Like, people that, like, you hug everybody? Nah, man. Nah, man. I don't trust people that hug folks, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, because I'm just, like, and I've gotten old. Like, I've gotten old. And so I don't be the friend shit, the hug, the telling your business, the people who just open up and just tell their business freely. I don't trust that. So overgeneralizing trust is another way that, hey, man, excuse me, being naive turns into stupidity. Number 3 is ignoring advice and experience, dismissing advice or wise counsel from others, especially elders, which, including those with more experience, can result in poor decisions that seem foolish, or stupid. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if somebody tell you, hey, bro, don't go over there messing with them people, bro, and you go over there messing with them people, you can't claim to be naive. Like, that's not naive. That's stupidity. What was that? That's just 3. Let me speed this up. Number 4 is inability to adapt. Sticking to outdated or simplistic beliefs without adapting to new information and changing circumstances can make someone appear to be stupid. I'm just using the word stupid. I got all these different words to say stupid, but I'm gonna say stupid. Like, come on, man. Like, the shit is outdated. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. You still listening to CDs? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing on the CDs. I actually got CDs. So I'm playing on the CDs. But some stuff that we do is outdated and it's ineffective. You feel me? And there are a lot of, and you look at varying levels and people's, modes of operation, and they still operating in the 90s. And like, cause it's you feel me? It's 2025. Like we a quarter century into the new millennium. Think about that. We a quarter century, or yeah, we're a quarter into the into or not the new millennium, but into the 2000s. Yeah, the new millennium. We are a quarter, 25 years into the new millennium. 25 is a quarter of 100. You feel me? You still operating in the 90s? Man, you 25, you at least 25 years late to tardy to the party. But sticking to outdated and simplistic beliefs, man, nah. You feel me? It don't happen that way. Now, don't get me wrong, because I am a person that operates the more simplistic I can make things, the better. But it is the simplification of complex ideologies or modern ideologies, and I have to reach out and I have to take those and I have to break them down and make them congruent with the principles that I grew up on. And if I can't do that, then I can't mess with any of it. You feel me? So if there's a concept and I can't break it down and it line up with the principles that I was raised on and what I truly believe in, the code that I live my life by, then I can't mess with it. You feel me? So that's why I have such a hard time with gender neutrality, because I can't break gender neutrality down and make it congruent with the principles and morals and my code that has been ingrained in me and how I live my life. I can't make it make sense. It's not congruent. So I have no use for it. You understand what I'm saying? Men are men, women are women. Oh, I know that ain't gonna be popular, but I have no use for it. And I'm speaking specifically about the the gender neutrality. Um I'm not speaking about, sexual orientation. I'm not speaking about homosexuality. And so I'm not speaking about that. And see, that therein lies the problem, because it's all become blurred lines and it's all become kind of just a mixed pot of gumbo, and it's not. You feel me? And if you don't believe that, you can talk to people who are homosexuals and who have been homosexuals, and they'll tell you, like, nah, they hate the gender neutrality shit. A lot of them. You feel me? They like, nah, man. They didn't inherit another motherfucker sandwich. Like that ain't nah, that's not this. You feel me? And a lot of and here I am, the homosexual people that I know and people that I grew up around, or whatever the case may be, they worked so hard and they went so long in life just to be able to be at peace. You understand what I'm saying? So like they just want to just be at peace. Like, just let us be at peace. You feel me? So all of this other stuff, this new stuff that's then come through, and all of this overemphasis on, you feel me, on this, or this overemphasis on, it's like, nah, man, like they not with that. You feel me? A lot of them, they just want to be at peace. Like, nah, man, I'm just cool. I want to just be at peace. Let me be me. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna bother you. And that's that. It's similar to, you know what I mean? And it's not the same, but it's similar to um a lot of people that are like people like shit, people of color. You know what I'm saying? I understand we operate, like I live in this rural area, or it's half rural area, and it's a lot of good old boys and so on and so forth. And I'm over here on my plot of land doing what it is that I do. I just want to be. Leave me alone. Leave mine alone. I'm just here doing what I do. Don't come over here fucking with me. I'm not gonna come over there fucking with you. But anyway, number 5 is refusing to take responsibility. I gotta go, y'all. Number 5 is refusing to take responsibility. Like, people refuse to take responsibility, blaming others or external factors for one's own repeated misfortunes rather than recognizing personal responsibility. Yeah, that's, you feel me? Once again, putting on that cloak of being naive. and refusing to take responsibility. Like, nah, bro, you're not naive. Like, you've made decisions. Like, your life looked exactly like you've lived it. One decision after the other. That's all life is. Life is a grand compilation of your decisions. All right, number 6, underestimating risks. Persistently underestimating risks or dangers or even negative outcomes can lead to reckless behavior. That's increasingly viewed as stupidity, but that's naive. Like, motherfuckers that won't calculate the risk. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nah, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, my men folk. Nah, I'm gonna go jump on her. I'm gonna go jump on her. I'm gonna go jump on her. I ain't gonna wear no rubbers with none of them. Like, bro, you stupid. Like, that's not naive. That's stupid. You feel me? You're not calculating the risk. Don't you think it's a chance that one of them might have that special package for you? You don't think one of them might you feel me? One of them might have a special package for you. You don't think maybe you might knock up one of them? You feel me? You might knock up one of them accidentally. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, bro, you're underestimating risk. Like, you're underestimating the risk. That's not naive. You feel me? Like, you're making a conscientious decision, underestimating the risk, and that's viewed by somebody like me as being stupid. Number 7, a lack of critical thinking, man. I run into this one a lot. A lack of critical thinking. Like, I don't, and I'm accused of being a overthinker. Like, I'm accused of overthinking stuff. Very a lot. I get accused of overthinking. I'm always thinking. And I take something and I think about it. And then I flip it and I think about it. And then I think about it this way and I think about it that way. And I look at different angles. You know what I'm saying? But failing to question motives, information, or situations, you know what I mean? Especially when you have evidence like right in your face, that results in being gullible and poor judgment. You feel me? And that ultimately leads stupidity. You feel me? But think about that. Being naive and critical thinking are like, they don't even go hand in hand. And I'm telling you, with going back to the overall conversation, which is there's an expiration date on being naive, right? As an adult, why are you not thinking critically? Like, you're supposed to have enough evidence in life. You're supposed to have enough experience. You're supposed to be able to see enough you should be able to think critically. Tree says overuse of technology is ruining critical thinking. And it's the crazy thing, Tree. You're supposed to use the technology to help with your critical thinking. That's what my dumb ass do. Like, I use the technology to assist with my critical thinking. Like, this technology now, it got me, Trees. I'm a beast. Like, I'm a beast thinker as far as critical thinking. You mean to tell me that I can think of something and then I can plug it into the technology, and then the technology is going to spit something back at me that is going to cause me to think even deeper or think from a different angle or look at it. Oh, man, this shit is man. But people have replaced the technology with thinking. Nah, you have to critically think. You have to critically think. Emotional immaturity is another one. Reacting to setbacks with excessive emotion, denial, rather than reflecting and learning. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what, the naive, oh, I'm so naive. And then motherfuckers start crying and all that kind of shit. And it's like, nah, like, really, why don't you sit down for a second and really reflect? Really, how did you get here? You feel me? What decisions did you make to get here? How did you land here? You feel me? Like, you have to take the emotion, the excessive emotions out of it and think about, how did you get here? All right, naive, being naive, naivety turning into stupidity. This is number 9. I'm almost done. It's over dependence on others. Boy, people are so dependent, over dependent, interdependent. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, people are dependent. My brother B About a Farm said, most he said most people don't know how to properly assess situations anymore. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. And people just be jumping and just jump into situations. Like, no, you got to assess the situation. And I'm a person that, like, I have to assess the situation, right? And if the situation is involving somebody else, right? Like, I'm gonna assess the situation for a long time, honestly speaking. And then if it's involving somebody, like, I'm gonna literally turn to this person and I'm gonna lay all the cards on the table. I'm gonna lay all the cards on the table. Like, this is all the cards. You feel me? I'm laying all the cards on the table. Now, how are we gonna work our way through this? You feel me? But you have to assess every situation, like everything. You understand? And I'm sick with it, bro. Be about a farms. I'm sick with it, bro. Like, I be assessing situations. I could be pushing a shopping cart through the store, and I'm assessing. All right, I need to go around there. All right, I'm gonna go around this way. You feel me? All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna swing back that way because that's where the organic fruit is, or I'm gonna swing over here and I'm gonna go over there. You feel me? Like, I'm assessing everything, bro. Everything. Number 9 is overdependence on others. Like, this is self-explanatory. Man, I've never seen so many people so dependent on everybody, on others, except for the people they should be dependent on. But like, everybody's like relying too heavily on other people for decisions, problem solving, acknowledgement. You feel me? Motivation. Um, man, it's just, and you do that in the absence of your own independence and developing your independence. And a lot of us operate from a place of motivation. And I've talked to about this endlessly. Um, but operating from a place of motivation is very dangerous. Like, needing to go somewhere and get motivated by something outside of yourself is very dangerous. You feel me? The goal is to be driven. Driven is internal. You feel me? Like, that's the goal, is to be driven, not you have to go be inspired or motivated. Like, nah, you can see stuff that motivates you or be inspired or whatever. That's cool. But what I'm saying is, motivation in the absence of drive is nothing. Like, it's nothing. Like, you're gonna go get motivated, and just like your cell phone battery, it's gonna deplete and you're gonna be back to ground zero. You feel me? Like, the goal is to be driven. But anyway, just really being overly dependent on people is a sign of being naive. Like, let me get you to understand this. Like, people are fucked up, man. Like, people are fucked up. Like, I'll be taking y'all ass to church thinking that the pastor is the model, and he is just as fucked up as you. He got all his idiosyncrasies and all of his perversions and all of his shortcomings, and he has his vices just like you. You feel me? Y'all be over dependent on your being over dependent on your on your mama and them. Over dependent on your daddy and them. You feel me? Like, over dependent on people. Over dependent on your brother. Over dependent on your sister. Like, y'all be just over dependent on people. Over dependent on y'all, on your friends. Like, your friends got lives too. They got decisions that they have to do. They got families and shit that they got shit they got to tend to as well. But that over dependence on people, man, is, man, like, man, it's crazy. And anybody who I have a you know, intimate relationship with, and this is, friends, family, anybody I have a intimate relationship with, I pride it on there being an exchange, like it's reciprocal. Like, we have a relationship that's based on reciprocity. And if it's not, then we can't have an intimate relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Number 10, which this one is a little bit, I kind of jumped out the tree with this one, but it's cynicism as a replacement for wisdom. Cynicism is sometimes seen as an improvement over being naive. From being naive, you turn sinister, it is what it is. But stopping at, cynicism without moving toward wisdom it turns into basically being having a defeated mindset. You know what I mean? And it's I don't know, man. Just at the end of the day, I just think that you have to once again just get in a space where you own everything. Like one of the things that I gotta go, but one of the things that I've tried to do in my life, you know what I mean, in moving from Winston Lee old school. What's up with you, homie? One of the things that I tried to do in my life was I engage everything, and the first thing I do is I look at myself. So when things happen in my life, I look at myself. Like I don't look at I don't really look at everybody else. I look at myself. And let me because this is the educator in me, so it won't leave me alone. When I say cynicism, because I think cynicism might have went over somebody's head. So when I say cynicism being sinister or cynicism is basically it's a belief that people are motivated purely by self-interest. Skepticism. You understand what I'm saying? It's just really like people are in it for themselves and everything. And you just allowing that to be your guiding light. You feel me? And now, like I told you, that's an improvement from being naive, but you can't just stop there. Like I said before, because you can work to get to a point where you're engaging folks and entering into different levels of relationships or whatnot that are a little bit more intimate if you don't stop at cynicism. You know what I mean? Don't stop at being sinister. Don't stop at cynicism. You know what I mean? You can literally work through that. You know, but people use that in place of wisdom. But no, wisdom teaches you, like one thing for me, wisdom has taught me is to seek out relationships where reciprocity is at the center. You feel me? Like I'm looking for reciprocal relationships and in all things, everything has to be reciprocal. All right, man. Being naive has an expiration date. Eventually it becomes stupidity. I ain't coming off of that. You know what I mean? Like, you reach a certain age, you are no longer naive. It's called being accountable. You understand what I'm saying? It's called accountability. You feel me? Being accountable for your actions. When being naive persists into adulthood, it turns into stupidity. And I am not coming off of that at all. You feel me? You are not, when you are old, you're not naive. You just a damn dodo. Man, thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You have absolutely no idea. Shout out to the everybody, man. This has been episode 37 of the Black Gentleman Podcast, man, brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming and Company. Y'all be sure to go check us out, www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. And this is JuniorTheTruth signing off, man. I'm giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a paradise until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a hard-born player, man. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We want to help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the Black yeah. Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman, yeah. Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.